This content is sponsored by HBC Solar PV Tech and Automaton Electronics and Security.
Section 3. Avert compulsory lifestyles. Introduction. Living off the grid allows you to deny anyone their claim on you. Many people, institutions, and corporations may think they can force you to do certain things, such as pay money, work, or hand them various types of control over your life. Clearly, such things are not only immoral, but are also against all kinds of international laws, nations' most cherished beliefs, and faith doctrines. Morality and many faiths tell us that we should treat others with respect and dignity no matter who they are. Given we accept these, we cannot force nor demand certain things from people. Support or allegiance in the form of monetary payments are among those things. Faith, in many instances, tells us to treat others as we would like to be treated ourselves, and to love our neighbor. Naturally, if we cherish our freedom of choice, and accept these ideas, we should not force others to accept a lack of freedom and choice. Also, the religious warnings against stealing, lying, and coveting further tell us that we should be really careful on what we claim as ours and what we demand others to pay for because we claim it is ours. Other religious texts mention human dignity must be respected, regardless of his or her faith, race, ethnic origin, gender, or social status. Also, humans must treat one another with full honor, respect, and loving kindness. International laws and charters further solidify our beliefs that we are all born free and equal, have the right not to be discriminated against, have the right to life, the right not to be under bondage or slavery, have human rights everywhere you go, be equal before the law, have no unfair detainment, freedom of ownership, freedom of thought, freedom of expression, and the right to food and shelter. If we abide by these religious ideas and international human rights, then we should not force any particular lifestyle on others. The United States' most cherished beliefs include our acceptance of equality, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for all people. Furthermore, the 13th, 14th and 15th constitutional amendments gave all people born in the U.S. freedom from slavery and its vestiges, citizenship and equal protection under the law, and the right to vote. Living off the grid empowers you to give those people, institutions, and corporations that wish to violate your human, constitutional, and religious rights the finger. Nothing outside of fair criminal punishment should be obligatory, compulsory, or forced. If you are reasonable, non-violent, and law-abiding, your will and hand should not be forced in any direction by anyone. You should be trusted and free to make all decisions that you find reasonable for yourself and your dependents. This is what free nations claim to have: freedom and justice. Yet, they have allowed too many of its powerful people, institutions, and corporations to impose slave-like compacts on their citizenry. Living off the grid reminds you that, no matter where you live, you are inherently free, and that you don't need to enter into any compact, contract, or agreement that does not benefit you. Furthermore, living off the grid empowers you with the knowledge and technology to fend off all your perceived needs to enter into those harmful agreements. As mentioned previously, I truly believe that, currently in most of our lives, several private and government entities use you as a carcass to feed from and grow. These entities, the electric company, the water service company, the telecommunications companies, and some agencies of government, use their power and control as tentacles that attach to you as a sacrificial source of their growth. Of course, these entities provide the supposed needed services, and use those to eventually coerce large percentages of your resources. This tactic is also seen with so-called tech giants, providing free services to extract your personal data. Again, greed, corruption and abusive power quickly overtake these entities, and they begin to do harm to most of us. Figuratively, these entities have quickly evolved to monsters, largely because of the for-profit system that they operate under. A system that, if unchecked, can drain the goodwill from nearly everything in our society. I believe most of us have been born into bondage to these entities. And many of us believe that we must be permanently subservient to them. But that is just what we have been trained to think, and has been solidified when we become working individuals. We believe that we must pay for your power bill, pay for your water, pay for your communication, pay for your food. Pay for everything until you die. Pay for everything. Or get evicted, be homeless, or be outcast from society, or be jailed, or have no credibility, credit, etc. It is as if you must pay to be alive and take space in your own nation. This is the definition of slavery. Fear has been beaten into us, from the day we become aware of the dire consequences of having no income, low income, and not paying. I believe our world has enough resources to have everyone carry fulfilling and happy lives, free of charge. Yet, we are forced to believe that there is not enough for everyone, and that, despite our supposed advances in our economies, most people must still live in poverty. And we are taught to believe that submitting to the demands of the grid, i.e., working for and paying to someone else, for most of your life, is the only way to escape poverty and despair. An off-grid lifestyle rejects this idea. It believes, as anyone should, that all reasonable, just and peaceful people should be free of forcible work, payments, or in fact any coercion. In the next few paragraphs I will explain how the grid, through the government, uses your local electric company, water and sewer company, telecommunications company, food companies, and real estate schemes to keep you effectively economically enslaved. I will offer statistical data, real-life testimonies, and solid arguments that definitely prove this point. These will offer you extremely important rationales for you to embrace this lifestyle. So, get ready to be shocked, and perhaps hopping mad, and fist-waving angry at the many bold and blatant abuses of the grid.
Thank you for listening to this podcast. Please look for the next episode soon, and please ensure to share this with your friends and family. And please like this content and subscribe as a sign of support and for me to continue to provide this type of content to more people like you. Lastly, if you wish to support this content further, please visit the links provided in this publication. Thank you.
Soundtrack was Bizet's Carmen, Habanera. by Maria Callas. Hamburg, 1962. And Freedom, NCS release by 32 Stitches and CHENDA, Harley Bird.